Petrova, and I teach English at Holyoke Community College.
Hi, my name is Ismet Oskilik, and I'm in the same department, English, and I teach English writing and literature.
I think it's really important to convey to students the idea that you are confident and competent and you can guide them, that you have the experience to guide them and the expertise to guide them. I believe students like to feel that they are in good hands. So it's important to be organized. Of course, not overly organized. You want to have enough room and flexibility to follow students' interests as they come up in class discussion. You don't want to be rigid, but it's really important to convey that you are organized, that you have a plan for every class period. I think students are most comfortable when they know what that plan is. You give them an idea of the shape of the class, what's going to happen in the class period, what's going to happen in the course of the semester. And above all, you convey a confidence, that you are confident in yourself and in your ability to guide students towards success. Let them know that you're really happy to be there, that there's nothing you'd rather be doing. I think students really pick up on that, and that you are there to help them be successful, and that is your highest priority. Every class period, ideally, should involve producing something. Part of discussion, whether it precedes discussion or it follows discussion, should be some sort of writing activity, especially in an English class. Writing can be used as a foundation for a very productive discussion. You can put a question out to students and give them 3 to 5 minutes to write their answers, and then when you open up the classroom floor to discussion, you can be sure that every student there has given the topic some thought and can reasonably be called upon to contribute. Low-risk writing can be a really great way for students to become more comfortable with expressing their ideas and also more comfortable with writing itself. I think that the classroom is a good opportunity to practice certain skills like integrating a quotation, integrating supporting evidence, practicing signal phrases, parenthetical references, perhaps looking at each other's work and recognizing what's right and what's wrong. Really, every class period should count.
Yeah, or some of us, I think, might be doing what is referred to as a free write, which is part of the low-stakes writing, and it doesn't take much time, just 5 minutes, if that will, ease them into the day's activities.
Right, and it's a great warm-up.
I think it is.
Yeah.
It really is.
And
no expectations, no evaluation, no assessment.
Although I do collect that kind of writing.
You could.
And I actually use it as part of their attendance grade. And I don't evaluate it necessarily, but I read what they've written, and it's very useful to me. It gives me an idea of where they're at, so to speak, how much they're,
It's like a diagnostic tool in a way.
It really is.
Yeah. It could be evaluated in a way as part of their consistent and active participation.
Absolutely.
Which you could give any percentage that you deem fit. Getting students excited, especially on our campus, where there is so much stigma around, any English class. Writing or reading intensive doesn't seem to matter much. So many of them, I think, come with that stigma and are either really wary, if not scared, of what is in store for them. And we need to create a buy-in, which is not the easiest thing to do. So,
absolutely. I love it when I have, say, a student in English 102 who says at the end of the semester, I didn't know I liked reading, but now I do.
Yeah. That's what we all live for, I think, or live on.
Right. Yeah. Writing is a challenge. Writing is even a challenge for experts. Students in my class are doing a little bit of writing in every class period because you can't be sure that they're doing writing any other time of the day or week.
How do you make it fun for these students who don't want to even get involved?
It starts with two things. One, I need to show my enthusiasm for the material. Even if it's something relatively dry, like MLA documentation format.
Relatively dry.
Relatively dry.
Nicely put.
I will not call it boring, but relatively dry. I mean, you've got to show your own enthusiasm for every aspect, every skill that you're teaching. You pick out materials that are engaging. They might not realize how engaging they are at first, you know. They might not realize that they really, really will love this Emily Dickinson poem, but they end up loving it. So you pick out, I frequently pick out crowd pleasers. Perhaps the pure joy and sweetness of learning. I really do believe learning is sweet, and I begin the semester, the very first day of the semester, I bring candy. I know that might be a little bit problematic because it's all sugar, but I pass out candy and I say learning is sweet. And I really try to cultivate that attitude and that feeling throughout the semester, that there's something, you know, not just valuable but pleasant and joyful in what we're doing. I try to I also try